Finna go body the block, the body the block. Bitch, you sliding or not? Ain't no more capping, it's time for some action, so tell me you riding or not. Hey, yeah. I keep my eye on my Glock. She keep my eye on my guap. Finna go body the block, the body the block. Ooh. I keep my head in the streets. They saying I'm up next. Niggas talking about success. Don't compare him to me. Put me on Funk Flex so a nigga can come flex. I'ma air out the scene.
Welcome to High Style Sundays. Y'all know what's going on. We're down here at Dream Factory, exclusive lounge and studios. You know we got that little Boca on deck. Got my man Iconthagod down here. What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, bro? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Appreciate you pulling up on me.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Of course. Now, for people who don't know what you do, what you about, how you hold it down, let them know.
Man, I do everything but do double backflips. Feel me? Okay. Everything under the sun, man. I'm not unfamiliar to anything.
Okay. Now, you from Baltimore?
Of course, West Side, like the Terrace.
Okay.
Zone 23, like Jordan.
All right. And this year, it's the Jordan year.
Mm-hmm.
So, so tell us about, talk to us a little bit about growing up in the Terrace over there.
I mean, it's hard, man. I was born in 92, so we got like close to the ending of the crack era. We got violence, we got drugs, we got prostitution, all on the same fucking block. So, it's naturally hard, but nigga like me, I don't like to be a follower, so I do different shit.
What would you say, like, to you stood out as a kid back then?
Stood out about me?
Stood out either about you or about the area you were in?
I think the most that stood out was that the fact that even though it was drug dealers, even though it was addicts, all that shit, it still was creative people. You feel me? So you never lost the creativity. It just so happens that a lot of shit was filtered into our hood to try to bring us down as black people.
Okay. And how did that upbringing have an impact to you today?
Because niggas was sleeping and I ain't want to be fucking sleep. Like, that shit don't look cute.
Right.
So, I think my partner, my homeboy Jay Lee, he told me, like, even when it's something that you don't necessarily see fit for you, you can still learn from that. And what it did was teach me how not to be like that. You feel me? So, I went the opposite route. I ain't want to sell drugs. Feel me? I wanted to do other shit.
Now, did you see yourself being who you are today back then?
I was gonna be an artist, graphic designer, engineer, blueprints, all that shit. That was what I was cool with at first. And like I still dabble with that shit as far as like I make all my own art, stuff like that. But that was the original plan, was to be a painter, sculptor, all that shit. And high school, that shit switched for me.
Okay. What switched about it? What changed?
I heard niggas that couldn't rap. You feel me? So it's like, hey, you always hear about the lunchtime, niggas beating on the table, rapping, and I'm like, bro, these niggas is ass. But it's like it's a sonic thing because your ears don't lie to you. Your ears tell you what's good and what's not good. And niggas was rapping and it just wasn't good. And I was like, man, I could do that shit. And when I did it, I kind of fell in love with it.
Okay. So, what was that like? What was that moment? That first moment, you're like, okay, this is for me.
The next day, I went home, wrote a rap, came back the next day, spit the rap during lunchtime, and fucked niggas up. And I was like, oh, better than I thought I was. Okay. To me, it was ass, but to like everybody else, it was like it already had a format to it. It was like I'm already doing punchlines, and I don't know shit about punchlines. Feel me? I'm just saying shit that sounded hard to me.
And now your music, you're really versatile with what you do. You be rapping.
Yeah.
Then the next moment you're singing.
Yeah.
And that's all on the same track. So like, when did you really learn like you're really that versatile? You're able to hit the different flows.
Well, I think just my love of music as a whole. I don't just listen to rap music. I don't just listen to R&B music. A lot of artists, you got they walk that line of, if it's black people singing it, that's what I'm gonna listen to. Feel me? But I got no problem with country music, folk music, alternative music, bluegrass, disco, EDM, house, all that shit. So I'm familiar with all of it. So if I hear a beat that brings that sound out of me because I have such a keen ear to it, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make what I feel like. A lot of the shit that's outside of the genre of rap and hip hop that I do, it just be freestyle, just be me fucking around. But like the shit sound good when I say it out my head, so I just record it. I'm glad I got a studio at home to just, when I think about it, I can just do it.
Okay. And you know, talking about having a studio at home, what's that benefit? Like being able to
Oh,
record yourself. What's that?
that shit is lovely, man. It's you wake up and go. You feel me? If you don't feel like it, you ain't got to do it. But if you wake up and you want to do it, it's there. It's at your disposal. And like once I finally got my equipment, because I got tired of niggas fucking up my vocals, I just took a year from rap. Just took a year off to learn how to mix. You feel me? Learn how to engineer, get the effects and shit right. And when I came back, like a year after, I did the whole project by myself. Like I ain't need nobody to do that. You feel me? My next step is like trying to learn how to do beats. That shit tricky though.
Okay. Now, what to you would be like I want you to give us two.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite bar that you rap,
Mm-hmm.
and then your favorite bar that is not a rap song.
I say my favorite bar. Damn. I said I got this line. I say I said they heard about the creature. I ain't been here in a while like alopecia. Feel me? And this was like me coming back after like a year. So it's like these niggas know I'm a beast, but I ain't been here in a while like alopecia. Feel me? So it's a play on hair and how people lose their hair and all that shit because I'm bald.
Yeah, that's so. Okay. How about one that you got from a different style?
Um, I'll say it's so. The problem with doing the different shit is like everything else so simplistic.
Right.
Because I'm a rapper, people look for the lyrics. But like me jumping into country music doesn't really have to be that complex. It just really has to hit.
Yeah.
Feel me? So like I got a house song called Lost My Mind.
Okay.
And it's like, I lost my mind daydreaming about you. I lost my mind thinking about your touch. I lost my mind, can't live without you. I lost my mind and I need to feel the rush. And it's just repetitive. It just plays. But the shit's so catchy, it gets stuck in your fucking head. Like,
What's the difference in the vibe for you? You know, when you're making like that, like you made that house song, and when you make your regular, the rap music. What's the difference in that vibe for you?
it's a dance. It's almost like a bounce. You want a constant bounce. You gotta. I always approach it like if I'm making a rap song, I'm not focused on the beat per se. I'm more so focused on the lyrics. How can I get the stink face from a motherfucker by giving the best amount of bars? Feel me? So I'm looking to have you react off of lyrics when it comes to rap songs. With my house music or anything else, I'm looking for you to react off of a rhythm, the repetitiveness of it. You feel me? I'm trying to get you moving through the beat, and just to bounce something that's like a everyday tone. And it's like the Lost My Mind record talking about needing to feel that rush. Everybody has this moment where they're like stuck and they're looking for something extra. And it's like, bro, I need something to keep me going. I need that rush.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what people be looking for. Everybody wants to escape from this normal fucking life that we live anyway. So like
Right. Okay.
that was perfect for that.
Okay. And now I'm gonna get into, of course, Iconthagod.
Yeah.
You gotta break down that name for us.
So my name was originally Icon, and it was an acronym for I Crush Other Niggas. Because I was young, I just wanted to rap. That was, banging on the table days, and I would just go around and out rap niggas. Feel me?
Okay.
And then as I developed, the name developed. Um, you feel me? And it was just Icon. You feel me? I wanted to be somebody that people looked up to, people admired. And then it was a weird moment where niggas thought I was Muslim. So they would go around and they'd be like, yo, peace God, peace God, you got the God flow and all this shit. So the shit just stuck. And I was like, fuck it, Icon of God. And I just kept it as that. I don't know if people still think I'm Muslim, but I'm not.
That's dope. That's dope. And now I see you got that Baltimore City of God's jacket on.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
So talk to us about your relationship to you guys and how you support, because you support the brand really heavy.
Yeah, that's family, man. They've been around since I was 17, before Smash Pass. Um, and they always supported. And I was always trying to get their approval. I was like, yo, Icon of God, City of God, the shit sounds so perfect. Y'all gotta make this shit work. And then recently they was like, yo, we wanna bring you on, sponsor. You feel me? And you know,
Okay.
jackets is hard. I'm just trying to bring some flavor to the city.
Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. Now talking about having a sponsor, and I know off camera, I've heard your music that your
Yeah.
pitches and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You do a lot of work trying to make sure you can have other opportunities.
Yeah, I'm a
for yourself.
genius. I'm a genius.
So explain that importance of being able to do that as an artist as well.
What you gotta as artists, you can't be one dimensional.
Right.
Like I don't think any artist should be one dimensional. If they are, this shit ain't for you. Because today or tomorrow, like music changes every 5 years. If you can't change with music, what the fuck are you doing music for? Feel me? If you paint and your whole niche is I do cartoons, I can turn anything to a cartoon. Like bro, that shit gets tired after a while. If you do an event, if you throw in open mics, and your shit is every week, that shit gets saturated. How do you revamp your open mic to bring in new people? How do you promote to get new people? All this shit that involves entertainment and art, you got to be able to switch your style, do something different, appeal to a new crowd, appeal to white people, black people, kids, adults, old people. Like all that shit got to change. So it's like I'm a chess player. I want to be 3 steps ahead of a motherfucker. I always want to think outside the box. Even when I make music from a person that loves music. What would I want to hear? You feel me? I don't make shit because like I got shot at, so I'm gonna make a song about getting shot at. That's so fucking stupid. Let me tell you what it feels like to be the bullet coming out of the gun. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That perspective. You feel me? That's how you got to switch shit up. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas just don't got it.
Okay. And now with saying all that, and staying, I know it's a lot of business, a lot of people you talk to daily.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you able to make time for yourself? How do you make time for yourself?
Video games
Okay.
and pussy. I mean, it's life not hard, bro. Like life isn't hard. It's your what you see valuable and what you take to make yourself keep going. And it's like me, I'm a simple nigga. That shit can be anything from food to having a drink with my homeboys.
Yeah.
Feel me? That makes this shit worthwhile because it's like if you're constantly working, you run yourself into a fucking hole. If you can't stop, enjoy the past 6 months that you did, you feel me? Because like me 6 months ago wouldn't have been right here. Feel me? But it took that 6 months, you feel me, of trial, tribulation, failure, reward to put me in this position. You feel me? So like I need to enjoy this shit. A cigar. Feel me? I need this is why I'm here.
Okay. And now for like, how would you talk to somebody that's like working to, they're artists, they're working to get these sponsors, they still have their real life at home, trying to balance all that. How would you guide them?
Nothing beats work. Nothing. At the end of the day, nothing beats work. Um, of course, we got the social media era where you can blow up overnight. But even still, if you're not putting out work after that blow up, you fade the fuck away.
That's facts.
Perfect example, and it's a sad fucking story, but Hot Damn I Rock don't get the credit that he gets, that he deserves, as being one of those, like one of the pioneers of social media presence. Like nobody did what he did before him. Feel me? And he don't get the credit he deserves. Like, but he talks about his story on his page. It's a sad fucking story, but like he falls behind the botches, the King botches, and all the other people because it's just a little bit harder when you come from Baltimore. Feel me? It's a little bit harder to make shit pop when you come from Baltimore. But he's one of those people that's like Mount Rushmore. Like he has to be Mount Rushmore of like making that shit happen with nothing. Feel me?
Okay, okay. And you speak about a lot of how you're working for all these things, but what have you found to be something that's challenged you throughout this path?
Nothing.
Why you say that?
I'm in search of the challenge. Feel me? I'm in search of the shit that's gonna. I don't go through writer's block. I don't go through that shit. It's always something to write about. I have an imagination. I have a mind. There's so much shit around to make. Feel me? We surrounded by four walls. If you can go back, it's hella songs talking about being boxed in or being stuck, and it's like you got to be able to pull from everything around you. So like I'm waiting for that challenge, and it's like when you put yourself around strong people, you become stronger. So it's like with me and the team, the more we grow and the more we can get into the rooms of like a Atlantic or Interscope, the more we grow to get up there, the more it'll be more tests. It'll be more trials that we got to go through. That's where I'll see the challenges and shit like that. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I ain't nobody challenging here. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
I didn't to be cocky, but I see it. I listen to everybody, and it's
Right.
like it's not. It's a clear gap.
Okay, okay. And what do you? So with saying that, like trying to get to people, like to get to those tables, like Atlantic or Columbia or Rock Nation and all
Hmm.
that, to get to those real tables in Baltimore. What do you think that step is? What do we need to do to get to that? Reach that level. Open
Work
the
hard.
doors.
Work hard, and I try to. It's hard to. I saw an interview. I can't remember who did it, but they blamed the consumer, and unfortunately, we get spoon fed a lot of like saturated shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to not like some shit when you hear it 20 times a day. Feel me? And unfortunately, you pay to play. And if niggas had 200,000 to put behind a record to have our shit spun constantly for the next 2 months, we would make a bigger impact.
Okay.
But like I have ideas. My goal is to like help independent artists. Like I can give a fuck about mainstream, but the independent artists, there's a way we can live off of our music. I know the way, but I can't talk about the way on camera because niggas out there be stealing my shit. But there's a way that we can do it,
Mm-hmm.
and once I get in contact with those people that can help me do it, I change the tide, bro. I flip the world on this fucking head. I swear.
And now you talk about independent as you're independent as well, right?
Yeah.
So what do you feel like? Because you also have a team behind you though, at the
Mhm.
same time.
Mhm.
So what's that importance of the knowledge of yes, I'm independent, but I still have a solid team that can help me carry. What's that like?
Iron sharpens iron. You feel me? So it's like every one of us is an individual sword, but we all make each other sharp. You got moments where I'll have 2 Raw on a record, and because she's rapping with like a me or a box check, it just brings something else out of her. Feel me? Especially being a female artist, they always get this stigma of like, oh, she's good for a female artist. It's like, no, I just want you to be a good rapper. Feel me? Just worry about being a hard ass rapper. I don't differentiate. I don't give a fuck if you 6 or 60. Nigga, if you can rap, you can rap because you got UK motherfuckers like Pete and Boss that'll light shit the fuck up.
Yeah,
You feel me?
Yeah.
So like, and these niggas is like 60, 70, cooking, bruh. So like, as long as you just focused on being a good artist, you surround yourself with dope motherfuckers. Like I have no problem telling a motherfucker like, bro, you not there yet. Like I get it. You cocky, bitches might love you. You might got a lot of social media presence, but I will cook your ass. Like I'll make you. If you put me in front of you, in front of your crowd or whatever the fuck you think you nice, I'll cook your dumb ass.
Okay. I like the confidence.
This shit competitive, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and we done fell into a hole of like E for effort. That's like, bro, this shit is competitive, bro. Like, this is a sport. Any sport is competitive. So at the end of the day, if you sparring with words, your goal is to come out on top. You feel me? So although I make the music because I want to sell records, like at the end of the day, I'm like, I need to catch a body every once in a while. I feel like it's coming up soon though. I'm just waiting for people to say my name.
Okay.
That's all.
And now, besides the music, what else can we find you doing?
Security. I do armed security, shit like that. I do graphics. I do video editing. I do photo editing. Flyer work. Everything, bro. Whatever. I'm a team player, bro. So whatever niggas need me to do, fuck. Jay Lee will tell you when niggas first signed me, they was like, yo, we got a chauffeur for WAP and check. I'm like, yo, I'll do security if you need me to. You feel me? Like it's whatever. Like I play roles, bro. Cause at some point I may not need to be the face at that time. Feel me? So whoever is the face, wherever I can help, it's a train, bro. And we may not all be on the same car, but all that shit is connected. And as long as we go in the same direction, all that shit helps. We all get there. And every niggas get caught up in being the fucking face, bro. That's how that bitch derailed so fucking fast.
That's real. That's real right there. I know you've given a lot of good advice, a lot of things people should pick up on.
Yeah, man.
But what would you say if you can sum it up in no more than 3 words? Is your main goal for this year?
Know my worth. Feel me? I think artists get so caught up in performing and being seen that they forget that they are the draw. So you may have a local artist that's popping, but because he's so caught up in being seen, he forget to ask prices. He forget to ask, what do I get? You gotta, if you don't have anybody like a Jay Lee or somebody that's willing to push and negotiate that price for you, then you have to be that person. If I can bring 60 people into your event where you were only getting 20 people a night, nigga, I should get something. Feel me? Because you wouldn't have those 60 people without me. And I've been talking that shit for years. I've been talking that shit since 5 seasons. Feel me? Like, that shit don't make no sense. Don't no event move here without an artist. So if you book an artist and artists are bringing their fans there, why ain't the artist getting something? Something. I'm not saying niggas deserve thousands, millions. Something. Feel me? We pay for studio time, we pay for photos, we pay for videos, we pay for beats, we pay for promo, we pay for interviews, we pay for radio play, we pay for bitches to be in our videos, we pay for the people I just seen niggas pay for sponsorship. You feel me? And then they like, yo, rap for free. Nah, bro. You gotta know better.
That's real. That's real. That's real. So
Mm-hmm.
you got any projects we should be looking up forward to? Like any big things coming up? Any moves?
My project doesn't have a name yet. I had a name, but I cut the name because I wasn't in that space no more.
Okay.
But the album should be coming out soon, within the next month or the next 2 months. Um, but I, I'm just putting as much creativity in it as I can. If I could highlight some features, you got Two Raw in there.
Okay.
Um, we have Naija Chanel from New York, amazing singer. Um, I Heart Av Joe, who just dropped the project. Shout out to I Heart Av Joe. Um, they're gonna be on there, but I'm reaching out. I'm using this go around. I'm using as much as my reach it can go. Feel me? So, a couple grime rappers, and then I test the skill because I'll put a grime rapper on something that's not grime and see like how can you fit your style to that. It'll create a whole different sound. I would say this project is probably like a big ass science experiment because you're gonna get hit from every angle. Feel me? You're gonna get so many different sounds, so many different styles. It's gonna be crazy, and I'm just trying to find a name that can e- explain what the fuck people are gonna be hearing. So, although it's predominantly hip hop R&B based, you're gonna hear the elements of rock. You're gonna hear the elements of poetry. You're gonna hear the elements of bluegrass, house, all that shit. You feel me?
That's
So
dope. That's dope.
yeah, man.
Okay. Okay. I like that. So definitely gonna look forward to that. You got any last shout outs, any last words you want to say?
And shout out Powered by Jay Lee. Powered Media. Um, it's a force, bro.
Yeah, that's
Just
real.
wait. Two Raw project out right now. Two W's because we winning and winning again. Um, Baby J on board. Leak. Everybody. Who else we got?
Lola.
Lola. Y'all know Lola.
Okay. Okay.
Lola, yeah, yeah.
Box check. Feel me? Check in, check out.
That's real. Y'all
Wow.
definitely deep.
Muwap, the biggest. Feel me? Jay Lee be singing too.
Definitely, y'all definitely a force to be what they say, a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. Man, this was dope. I appreciate you. Definitely, y'all, go back, rewatch this.
Yeah.
We definitely drop some gems for y'all. Some things could help you change your future.
hmm
You know, once again, we here at Dream Factory. I kind of appreciate you pulling up on us.
Anytime. Anytime.
You know, got a Boca on deck
Oh
as
shit.
always. Go ahead.
January 28th, man. The dope case. I'm back outside. I'm throwing events, man. I'm taking over the hip hop scene. Can't nobody else throw hip hop shows the way I throw hip hop shows. So January 28th, we got a hip hop show at Mercy. Shit's gonna be fucking fire, smoke friendly. We got a weed vending machine where you can get ounces for $80. Come on now, who does that? Like, it's different, bro. Shit's really gonna change. 2023, good year.
All right, y'all hear it. Pop out on the 28th. Appreciate you, man.
You already?